بنسبة 88.83%.
The numbers, the government says, reflect the triumph of Egypt's democracy. Official figures put the turnout at little more than 44%. And almost 90% of those who voted approved constitutional changes that extend President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's rule and hand him greater power to influence the judicial system. The changes also formalize the role of the military in Egyptian politics.
Sisi has been leading a political system that is reliant on the armed forces and the security services, and it will continue to do so, except more, oppressively, so to speak, if you will. The armed forces are now in full control of the state through Sisi and through their own sheer power.
This is Tahrir Square in 2019. Sisi's supporters celebrate overturning changes that were hard-won by thousands of anti-government protesters during the 2011 Arab Spring. After 30 years of President Hosni Mubarak's rule, the constitution was amended to limit future presidents to 2 four-year terms. Tuesday's referendum results changed that to 3 six-year terms, which means Sisi can now rule Egypt until 2024 and perhaps even till 2030. He will also have control over the appointment of judges and public prosecutors.
These constitutional amendments were rushed through very, very quickly. I'm not sure Egyptians even knew what exactly they were voting on. In fact, the text wasn't even finalized until 4 days before the referendum was held.
President Sisi's supporters did everything they could to get people to the polls, even offering boxes of food in exchange for votes. Some people queued up for them across the country. President Sisi says his rule means a stable and secure Egypt in the face of turmoil in neighboring countries. The referendum results were announced on the day when he was hosting 2 summits. One in Sudan, where longtime President Omar al-Bashir was deposed recently, and people want their military leaders out. And the other on Libya, a battleground between rival governments 8 years after its dictator Muammar Gaddafi was ousted. Emboldened by his victory in the referendum, critics fear Sisi may use his new powers to make sure any threats to his rule are kept firmly under control. Priyanka, Gupta, Al Jazeera.